flying, engines blowing full, side by side leading into the fight, chasing that checkered flag at night. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust, ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails, one lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. Fuel in the veins, working all week just to feel this strain. On the edge, we don't play it safe. Running that wall, we're hitting the brakes. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. Down by grease and grit, building dreams from the crowd, there's no quit. We live for the thrill, speed's our desire. When we hit the track, we're playing with fire. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. This is our creed. Dirt track living is all.
What's up, everybody? What's up, Jace? Getting into the session here. It has just opened up. We're going to get ready for a little bit of Dirt Series Indoor Nationals with the wingless micro sprints here tonight. Going to be 60 laps for tonight's main event. We are sending 2 people home here tonight.
One lap closer, breaking trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back.
Who's ready for some wingless micro sprint action as we get up in the session?
Feel the thunder roll, the clay's flying, engines blowing full, side by side leading into the fight, chasing that checkered flag at night. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack.
Oh, I hear him on the track. I hear him out there roaring out on the track, or buzzing, or whatever you want to call it. Let's go ahead and move over and look at some of the action as they are out there getting those warm-ups in. Let's see, who do we got out on the track here tonight? Brad Allman currently at the top of the charts for the quick time in warm-up. Going to be Colton Snyder second, Cody Welsh in third, Bill McKee in fourth, Cody Connor in that number 5 spot. Right now here as practice is underway, Bobby Rafferty going to pull out on the track. What is it under? It is under Dirt Series. This is a league session. What is this? This is the Dirt Series Indoor Nationals. It's race number 2. Race number 2 with the wingless micros.
This is our anthem. This is our creed. Dirt track living is all we need.
All right, closing in on the end of practice here. We got about 6 minutes left, so 1 minute left in practice. As these guys keep getting some laps in here, we're going to get into qualifying. Who's it going to be here tonight? Right now, there's 13 cars out there in the session. Let's see, do we have anybody else coming in? Yeah, Cody Racing is coming in. So definitely a couple drivers waiting to get into the session here tonight. Looks like Wineland going to packet drop. Hopefully he gets that figured out. Bobby Rafferty going to jump up into that number 5 spot as that pushes Dylan McKee out of the top 5 into the number 6 position. These cars buzzing out there on the track. Hawkins out there in the number 98 getting some laps in. Tyson Banks currently 12th on the charts. Looks like Cody's going to finally make an appearance. How do you join the league? Go to dirt-series.com. Go check it out there. Also, you can go to Dirt Series Promotions over on Facebook if you need to. Let me go ahead and type in their website into the chat there. All right, that is their website. That's the best place to get all the information that you need. We're going to go ahead and get ready for qualifying here tonight as they pull out on the track. Who's going to be the first one to come out? Oh, I think it's actually Zach Rogers, the first one out on the track, as he is ready to complete lap number 1 in the number 72 as he comes across the line here tonight. Oh, I guess that isn't lap number 1. Thought it was lap number 1. This is the start of lap number 1. Here comes Zach Rogers across the line. Where's he going to set the bar? Oh, here's the line. Man, I'm so confused. Why is it not showing anybody's time? All right, Cody Welsh going to go to the top of the charts with a 10.297. Cody Connor with a 299. Going to come in that number 2 spot. Looks like Rafferty with a 333 in the number 3 position. Looks like we got Brad Allman in the number 9 out of the track. He was fast in practice. Can he back that up here in qualifying as he gets the berm? He caught the berm, and he is going to have to go back around and try this again. We got the quick time. He did get the quick time with a 1:41. So he did get the quick time here, got the berm, threw away that last lap. Cody out on the track. Cody did not get any practice in, so it's going to be interesting to see what he is able to do here tonight. 0 practice for the number 17 here tonight. He is getting his practice in now in qualifying. Let's see if he does some extra laps. Looks like Dylan McKee. He was quick in practice. Can he pick up the pace and get himself a good starting position? Cody going to be 11th quick. Let's go jump on with Dylan McKee as he comes out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Do I have it confused which side is which? I guess that lap didn't count. Let's see what he did this time as he comes across the line. Dylan McKee going to go 4th quick with a 10.290. How about Josh Smith coming in that number 6 spot here in qualifying? So right now we got Brad Allman in first, Colton Snyder in second, Cody Welsh in third, and Dylan McKee 4th. Cody Connor in that number 5 spot. Let's see, take a look at tonight's format. It is going to be top 4 from each of the heat races going into tonight's feature race. Everybody else is going to come out of the consi as they get them stacked up here tonight. It is going to be 60 laps for tonight's main event. Got Taylor Wineland out there. Could he pull the upset and surprise everybody? I don't know if that would be an upset if he got it. But can he jump out to the top of the charts as he comes across the line? And he does not, as he puts it in that number 14 position. All right, guys, let's get ready for heat race number 1. Remember, top 4 going to transfer through. Everybody else off to the consi. Let's head up tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole. Here tonight in heat race number 1, it's going to be the number 9, Brad Allman. Starting outside of him in the number 20, is that the 27 or the 22 machine? It's going to be Cody Welsh. Starting in third here tonight in the number 3 machine, it's going to be Cody Connor. Outside of him in the number 77, it's going to be Bobby Rafferty. Starting inside row number 3 in the number 98 machine, it's going to be Joshua Hawkins. Starting in 6th, it's going to be Zach Rogers. And rounding out the field here tonight in the 747, it's going to be Tyson Banks here in heat race number 1. All initial starts in this series are on green. Restarts will be on leader as they get, I think, one to go at the line as they come down the front straightaway. Make sure you wave it to your favorite as they head into turn number 1 and 2. We're going to look for the green flag this time by as the pace truck pulls off. Let's see if I'm lying or not. Nope, pace truck does pull off into turn number 3 and 4. Let's get some racing here tonight as they come out of turn number 4. Looking for that green flag. Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they send it into turn number 1 and 2. Brad Allman going to get some big dig off the bottom as Cody Walsh is going to get checked up in the 22. He is falling backwards. Here comes Rafferty looking for third. Rafferty can't quite complete the pass. He does out of turn number 2. Big run out of 2 as they slide into turn number 3 and 4. That's going to be Cody Walsh all the way back into that 4th and final transfer spot. Joshua Hawkins trying to breathe down his neck, and that number's 98. He's going to lose ground out of turn number 2. Single file for the field as we come across the line. Going to be 3 laps complete. We have 9 laps to go. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Right now it is pretty clean and green as Cody Connor tries to reel in Brad Allman as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Let's jump up on the roof of that number 3 machine as he tries to reel it in that number 9. As they head into turn number 1 and 2, almost halfway through this one. Through turn number 3 and 4, they're going to come across the line. 6 laps complete, 6 laps to go. As they head into 1 and 2, looks like he might be closing that gap as they come out of turn number 2 down into 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Right now it is going to be the number 22 of Cody Welsh in that final transfer spot. Hawkins too far back to do anything. These guys up front just have to keep it clean as they come across the line. We have 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go out of turn number 2 down into turn number 3 and 4. Brad Allman lifting that left front down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Big run out of 2. He's got this thing figured out as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, Tyson Banks with issues at the back. He's going to take the tow as they head through 3 and 4. Here comes Cody Connor. White flag is out, 1 lap to go. Cody has come out of nowhere, caught the back of that number 9 as they come down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. Give it to Brad Allman. Cody Connor in second, Rafferty third, and Welsh in that number 4 spot. Looks like Hawkins, Rogers, and Banks going to the Conti. So heat race number 1 in the books, kept it clean and green here tonight. Tyson Banks the only one with any issues as we get ready for heat race number 2. Let's get ready for tonight's starting lineup here in heat race number 2. Starting on the pole here tonight in the number 24 machine, Dirt Hustler very own Colton Snyder. Outside of him in the number 12 machine, it's going to be Dylan McKee. Starting inside row number 3, it's going to be another Dirt Hustler driver and Dirt Series promotion owner Josh Smith. Starting in the number 4 spot, outside of him in row number 2, it's going to be the number 88 of Ryan Andrew. Inside of row number 4 here tonight, starting in that number 5 position, it's the 19 of Cameron Bailey. Starting outside of him in the number 17 machine, he got in late. He needs a little bit of seat time. We've seen it in his qualifying run. It's going to be Cody Racing. Starting in the number 7 spot, last but not least, in the number 25 machine, watch for him to drive up through the field. It's going to be Taylor Wineland. It's going to be 12 laps here in heat race number 2. Top 4 going to transfer through. Who's it going to be here tonight? Let's go ahead and start. Let's start off the roof of the number 83. Actually, let's start off the roof of the number 17. That's going to give us a lot more view as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Looking for that green flag out of turn number 4. They got them stacked up 2 by 2. Let's get ready to start. Heat race number 2. Green flag is out. Green flag is out. Big checkup on the top side as they make contact. Pushing McKee up the track. He's going to fall back to the number 4 spot as Cody's up the track in the number 17. Might have been a little contact there as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Oh no, keep it straight through turn number 1 and 2. He's going to hold on to a trouble for Dylan McKee. Down the back straightaway, caution flag comes out. So Dylan McKee going to have some issues here. Let's go take a look and see what happens. Does he get in the back of the 88? Oh, nope. He got a little wonky there and got the outside wall and goes for the loop-de-loop and gets it back straight. We're going to look for some more green flag action. I just heard race control saying we are going green this time by. They got it stacked up single file into turn number 1 and 2. Pace truck going to pull off. This start will be on leader as they head down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they head into 1 and 2. Colton Snyder going to command that lead through turn number 1 and 2. Oh, Josh holds on to it. Out of turn 2, he got a little wonky. Almost caught that outside wall. Keeps it straight as they head into 1 and 2. Right now, it's going to be Cameron Bailey in that number 19 in the 4th and final transfer spot as they head through turn number 3 and 4. 4 laps complete. We got 8 laps to go into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Going to keep it single file for now. Let's go take a look and see what is going on. Let's go off the back bumper of that number 24 machine as these guys try to chase him down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. You can't see anything as he catches the berm out of turn 2. That's gonna allow Josh Smith to close the gap down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Down into turn number 1 and 2, down the back straightaway through turn number 3 and 4. Josh Smith is there. We got a battle starting to brew for the lead as they come across the line. 4 laps to go. Lucky for Snyder, that is his teammate on his back bumper, not trying to push it too hard as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Right now it's Snyder, Smith, Andrew, and Bailey looking to transfer their way in, but Kyler Wineland tried to close the gap on that number 4 spot as they head into 3 and 4. Cameron's going to get a little too squirrely in 3 and 4. We got 2 laps to go. Here comes big stack up in 1 and 2. McGee and Cody going to have a big hit in 1 and 2. Cody taking a tumble, able to land it back on all 4. They're going to look for the green flag here once again. Let's go take a look and see what exactly happened here. I think Wineland might have sended a little too much, maybe got sideways. Definitely got sideways. Yeah, he just got a little sideways, and they just stack in behind him as Cody takes the tumble in turn number 1 and 2. Wineland going to take the EOL. He calls the blame on that one as we are going to have a little bit of a 2-lap. We're going to have a 2-lap shootout here as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Looking for the green flag out of turn at number 4. They got him stacked up. Green flag is out as they come into turn number 4. Josh Smith with Brian Andrew all over him. Smith's going to catch the berm. He's going to lose 1 spot, maybe more. Able to hold on to 3rd as they head through 3 and 4. White flag is out. White flag is out. Brian Andrew in that number 2 spot as Josh Smith has fallen back to 3rd. Down the back straightaway one last time through turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag is out. Give the win to Snyder. Andrew, Smith, and Bailey going to the feature. McGee, Wineland, and Rayson going to the Conti. Well, these drivers have a little bit of work to do here tonight. So heat race number 2 in the books. We're going to get ready for the LCQ. Who's ready for the last chance qualifier, guys? Let me know in the chat. Let me know as they get ready to stack them up 2 by 2. Starting on the pole here tonight in the LCQ, it's going to be the number 98 of Joshua Hawkins. Outside of him in the number 12 machine, it's going to be Dylan McKee. Starting in on the inside of row number 2 in that number 3 spot, it's going to be the 72 of Zach Rogers. Outside of him in the number 25, it's going to be Taylor Wineland. Starting inside row number 3 here tonight in the 747, it's going to be Tyson Banks. Rounding out the field here tonight in the number 17, it's going to be Cody Racine. All right, they're going to get it stacked up, looking for some green flag action here tonight. It is going to be 12 laps, 4 drivers transferring, 2 going home here tonight. As Tyson's going to do some wheelies back there. Hey, might as well have some fun, right? He's got a little bit of work here to do here tonight. He's hoping for a little bit of luck. as we are going to stack them up down the back straightaway, looking for the green flag this time by. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Hawkins leads the way. Dylan McKee in second, looking for the green. Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they head into 1 and 2. Oh, Hawkins gets a little wonky on the berm. Able to keep the lead as Dylan McKee did him a solid contact further back as the 72 of Rogers gets into McKee. Cody going to look to the outside of Rogers. Can't quite find it as there's a big stack up from third on back. And the battle for the lead is definitely heating up as they come out of turn number 4. 2 laps complete. 2 laps complete into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Dylan looking for the number 98. Sends it in. Has to back out of it as they come on to turn number 4. We have a battle for the number 3 spot. A battle for the number 1 spot. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. McKee going to roll that bottom down into turn number 1 and 2. He's so good in 1 and 3 and 4. He's looking to take the lead. New race leader into turn number 3. It's going to be the 12 of Dylan McKee at the line this time by. So Dylan's going to take the lead. That's the first pass for the lead we've seen here tonight as Hawkins falls back to second. We're going to jump back on the battle for third as Zach Rogers has a whole lot of Cody all over the back of him. Wineland all over the back of Cody. Cody going to try to take that number 3 spot down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. He has to fall back in line out of turn 4. 7 laps complete. We got 5 laps to go. Battle continues to heat up out of turn number 2. Cody going to blink a little bit there down the back straightaway, looking for 3 and 4. That could be treacherous here at the Chili Bowl as blinking on such a small track gives these guys little room for error as they head through turn number 3 and 4. 3 laps to go down the back straightaway. Taylor Wineland races his way in as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Taylor trying to close the gap on that number 17 machine, trying to race his way in here tonight as they come out of turn number 4. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Here comes Cody looking up underneath Zach. Cody's got to be careful not to get contact with the 72. That could cost him a spot out of turn number 4. Give the win to McKee. Hawkins second. Rogers and Racing going to the feature here tonight. Wineland and Banks going home. All right, so heat race number, all the heat races in, LCQ in. We're going to get a warm up here tonight. 2-minute warm up as they're going to jump out on the track, burn this thing in a little bit, and get ready for 60 laps here tonight for our main event. 12 cars, 1 winner. Who's it going to be? How you guys doing out there in the chat? Are you guys ready for some non-winged micros here tonight? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think about these things here at the Chili Bowl for the Dirt Series Indoor Nationals? As these guys put the laps in right now, Colton Snyder at the top of the charts. We'll see if that switches up as these guys get laps in, as we have about a 2-minute warm-up here tonight. 2-minute warm-up. So if you guys are not familiar with the Dirt Series, promotions, they do usually have one fast prepare. They do have one here tonight. So if these guys get in a wreck, they will be able to replace that car one time during the race. And that will be the last time. If they get in a big wreck again and destroy that car, that will be the end of their night as we close in on the end of this warm-up. Right now, Colton Snyder looking quick in the number 24 machine. Brad Ullman back there in the number 3 spot. If he could hold some speed here tonight, he might be dangerous. He is looking fast here tonight. Did we get an invert? I forget if we do an invert in this one. No invert in the feature, so definitely something these guys are happy about, as that is going to be a huge advantage for Brad Ullman. Ooh, big wreck into turn number 3 and 4. Or, sorry, 1 and 2 here tonight in the warm-up. No harm, no foul as these guys going to get back out on the track. As we are going to close in on the end of warm-up. There. They are wrecking. Hopefully we do a little bit better in the feature as they close out that warm-up, and we are going into tonight's main event. It is going to be 60 laps for these guys here tonight. Are we ready for tonight's starting lineup for the main event here tonight? Starting on the pole here tonight in the number 9 machine, it's going to be Brad Allman. Outside of him in the number 24, it's going to be Colton Snyder. Starting inside row number 2 here tonight in the number 3 machine, in the third spot, it's going to be Cody Connor. Starting outside of him in the number 88 machine, it's going to be Ryan Andrews. Starting inside row number 3 in the number 77 machine, it's going to be Bobby Rafferty. Starting outside of him in the number 83, it's going to be Dirt Series' very own Josh Smith. Starting inside row number 4 in the number 27 machine, it's going to be Cody Welsh. Outside of him in the number 19, it's going to be Cameron Bailey. Starting inside row number 5 in the number 12 machine, he's been around for a while, it's going to be Del McKee. Starting outside of him in the number 98 machine, it's going to be Joshua Hawkins. Starting inside row number 6 in the final row here tonight, it's going to be the number 72 of Zach Rogers. And last but not least, in the number 17, for them with the most appropriate name for the series, it's going to be Cody Racine. Coming across the line, they are going to get one to go as they head into turn number 3 and 4. We are looking for the green flag. 60 laps here tonight in the wingless micro sprints as they come down the back straightaway looking for that green flag. Side by side out of turn number 4. It is Brad Allman, Colton Snyder. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they head into 1 and 2. Snyder going to get a great run out of turn 2. Keeps the lead into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Snyder leading lap number 1. Snyder's going to lead lap number 1. Brad Allman back to second. Ryan Andrews and Cody Connor trying to figure out third. Looks like Andrew is going to take that number 3 spot as Cody has to deal with Smith to the outside into turn number 1 and 2. Looks like that outside's digging pretty good as Cody Connor catches too much berm sideways out of turn number 2. Down the front straightaway to turn number 1 and 2. They're going to have it single file up at the front of the back. We got to jump back a little ways as Rafferty made the move on the outside. Takes that number 6 spot back as Cody Welch sits back there in 7th. I just seen Cody Connor looking up underneath this teammate Josh Smith out of turn number 2. Couldn't quite get it to stick. He's got to fall back in line down into 1 and 2. These guys have to work. It is all about getting in a rhythm here tonight as they head through turn number 3 and 4. 6 laps complete out of today's 60-lap event, 1/10 of the way through. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Brad Allman trying to reel back in that number 24 machine. He's been fast all night long. Can he find his way back around Snyder as they head through turn number 3 and 4 to complete lap number 8? Josh Smith all over the back of Ryan Andrew out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Looking for 3 and 4. He's going to slide up the track. Here comes Josh Smith looking down low. Having a race here tonight as they come out of turn number 2. I see Rafferty trying to make his way up through the field in the number 77 as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway, nose to tail for third as Josh Smith is all but driving that number 88. 88 of Ryan Andrew going to scoot up the track a little bit. Good run out of turn number 4, able to separate himself from Smith into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Cody Connor trying to dig back in. He sees Rafferty slowly closing in that number 77. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, it is going to be 13 laps complete as they come across the line. Battle for third definitely intense here as we see Rafferty has caught the back bumper of that number 3 machine of Cody Connor. About to have a 4-car battle for the number 3 spot as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Right now, top 2 have pulled away from the field. This is where the battle's at. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be 15 laps complete. We're 25% of the way through this one. Here comes Cody Connor looking low. Cody tried to set it low up underneath Smith, not able to get it to stick out of the corner. Smith's going to get the run down, able to close the gap back in on the 88 of Ryan Andrews as Connor tried to slide it into 1 and 2, almost making contact with his teammate. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, going to be nose to tail for third and fourth. Josh Smith trying to find a way around. It is so hard to pass. Sometimes this track is so narrow, as we are going to jump onto the roof cam of that number 83 machine as he tries to work the 88 as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 19 laps complete. You got to be so methodical here in these cars. No downforce without a wing as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, and it's 3 and 4. Smith tries to take it to the outside. Big run down the front straightaway. Josh Smith up to the number 3 spot. So Josh Smith going to take the number 3 spot, dropping Brian Andrew back to 4th. Cody Connor going to close the gap, try to put the work on that number 88 as Smith tries to drive away as they come out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Looks like the 22 is starting to close the gap. That is going to be Cody Welsh as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Oh, somebody hit the wall in the back. I heard him. They're able to keep it straight. I don't know who it was, but definitely heard contact with that front straightaway wall. We're going to keep an eye on this battle for 4th as it is starting to heat up as Cody Connor is closing the gap, and behind him, not too far back, is going to be Rafferty and Welsh as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway looking for 3 and 4. Here comes Cody Connor. He's going to work the slide through 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway. 26 laps in the books here tonight. Laps clicking down quick as they come out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It is so hard. 60 laps as pretty quick here, but it's also a lot of laps. You got to keep that mental fatigue in line, not make a mistake as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be 28 laps complete. We got 32 laps to go. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Right now it is really quiet around the track. Looks like we might have a little bit of battling further back. Maybe not, as maybe our the leaders are closing in on lap traffic. That's going to make things interesting as they got a battle going on just ahead of them. These guys aren't going to just move out of the way. Down the back straightaway to turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 31 laps complete. We're past the halfway point. 29 laps to go. 31 laps in the books out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. How hard are you going to push it? If you are Snyder, you put Hawkins down a lap. You have a buffer between you and second place, and second place is 2.5 seconds back. How hard do you really push it? These guys are racing hard in front of you. If you come out of turn number 4, 33 laps in the books. Let's go take a look at this battle for 4th as they are closing the gap back on that number 83 for the number 3 spot. This is going to turn into a 4 or 5 car battle for the number 3 spot as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. You got to wonder what might happen if they catch a caution flag here tonight as they come down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. They're going to get that 35 laps complete. We got 25 laps to go. Oh, they are closing in nose to tail for 3rd on back. Guys, don't go anywhere. Forget about the popcorn. You don't need it now as we get the caution flag here tonight. Looks like Snyder might have gotten caught up with that. Our race leader caught up in this one with lap traffic. Let's go take a look and see what happened. Cody tried to stay on the lead lap, has the leader all over. Oh, they just make contact in the middle of turn number 3 and 4. Hawkins going to be a victim here. I don't know. Do you guys blame this one on Snyder or do you blame this on Cody? Snyder comes sliding up into there. You got to be aware if you're the leader. You are faster than these guys. Yeah, that Snyder just sent it in there. Not expecting Cody to be that slow for the center on out. And they make contact. Cody Snyder going to be going to the back of the pack. That's going to give us a new race leader. That's going to be the number 9 of Brad Allman up to the number 1 spot here tonight. Does he have enough to keep the lead? That's probably a pretty good question. All right, they got 1 to go. We are going green flag this time by 36 laps in the books. Going to be 37 when they come across the line. It's going to be 23 laps to go. Down the back straightaway, this start will be on leader as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Green flag is out. Green flag is out. Great start by Brad Allman. Battle for second is going to start picking up where it left off as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 38 laps in the books. Battle is not over by far here tonight. We've had a couple battles. We have to finish the war here tonight, and that war is looking like it's for second as they come out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Look at Rafferty looking for a different line. He's going to park it on Cody Connor. Cody Connor going to look down low. Oh, can't get it to stick. Slides up the track. Here comes Cody Welsh looking to take advantage as Connor's going to send it into 1 and 2. Able to keep that spot as they come down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Brad Allman is not pulling away from the field like he would want to. The battle for second has stayed relatively calm. It looks like Josh Smith is looking to set his sights on that number 9 machine as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Laps are closing down quick here tonight. Let's see Rafferty trying to work his way into a podium as they come out of turn number 4. Sorry, guys. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Brad Allman is definitely now starting to pull away as Josh Smith looks comfortable in second. I'll tell you what, Ryan Andrew is not comfortable as he's got Rafferty wearing that back bumper bar out of turn number 4. Down into 1 and 2. I heard someone hit the wall. They're able to keep it straight down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be 46 laps in the books. We got 14 laps to go. 14 laps to go as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Rafferty in the 77. Not able to do anything with it. Has to fall back in line. Down the front straight into turn number 1 and 2. Rafferty going to get a little loose and out of turn number 2. Loses some ground on the number 88 of Ryan Andrew. Down the front straightaway. 48 laps in the books, 12 laps to go. Battles for the final podium spot as they come down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Oh, we got issues in the back. Looks like Dylan McKee has issues. Yellow flag comes out. Let's go take a look and see what happens in the number 12 machine. Dylan McKee as he grabs the wall. Oh, he gets overturned, over-rotated, and contact out of turn number 4. Caution flag is out. So caution flag number 2 on the night as they got 49 laps in the books. It is going to be 50 laps complete. We're going to have a 10-lap shootout here tonight. Ten-lap shootout as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Brad Allman trying to hold on for the win here tonight. Snyder catching bad luck as he was leading the pack, has made his way up into the number 7 spot. As they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Let's see if they get that one to go this time by. One to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. They're going to stack them up single file. Brad Allman needs to have a great start here, hoping it goes green the rest of the way. That number 9 is looking quick here tonight, but it takes one mistake here to cost you your race as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Looking for the green flag. Green flag is out on turn number 4. Josh Smith might have been asleep at the wheel just a tick as he's got Ryan Andrew all over the back of him into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Here comes Ryan Andrew down low out of turn number 4. We got one climbing the wall. It's going to be Cody Welsh as the caution flag comes out. Let's see what happens to Cody Welsh here. Oh, Snyder parked it. Snyder trying to make his way forward is going to take the EOL there for the cause of caution. Parked it on his left front, causing him to go up into the fence here tonight in that number 22 machine. As we got 51 laps in the books here tonight, it is going to be 52 complete when they take the green flag. Brad Allman in that number 9 machine leading the way. I don't think anybody's going to pit, so let's see if we get that one to go this time by as the pace truck lights are on. Going green this time by as they head into turn number 1 and 2. It is going to be 8 laps to go. Man, poor Brad Allman. How many different ways are you going to restart this one? Looking for the green out of turn 4. Green flag is out as Brad gets on the gas. Here comes Rafferty looking for the number 3 spot. They're 3 wide for third out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Rafferty tries to slide, not able to do it. Cody Connor down low. 3 wide down the front straightaway. 3 wide at the Chili Bowl as they head into 1 and 2. Rafferty going to fall all the way back. Snyder going to catch the burp. He's going to fall backwards. Rafferty going to try to get back in a groove. 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Look at this. Cody Connor has raced his way up into the number 3 spot as we got issues in the back. Snyder goes around. He keeps it going straight. He's going to pull off the track. Back up to this battle for second on back as Cody Connor going to take the number 2 spot through turn number 3 and 4. We're going to have 4 laps to go. Here comes Josh Smith ripping the high side out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Caution flag comes out as it looks like Zach Rogers might have an issue. Let's go take a look and see what happened here. All right, so we're going to get some courtesy laps for Rogers as he ends up on his lid. Let's go take another look at exactly what might have happened here. All right, we're going to watch that number 19 there. I think he's going to slide up a little bit. Oh, he just he just slid up. Big wreck for Zach Rogers. He ends up on his lid. He's got to take the tow. They will give him the courtesy laps to get back out on the track as we hit the fourth caution of the night. 4th or 5th. I didn't lost count. It has been a wild one here tonight, guys. Definitely a wild one. As they look into turn number 3 and 4. Like I said, we got to wait for the courtesy laps as we wait on the tow for the number 72 of Zach Rogers. Zach Rogers not having the race he wanted here tonight, ending up on his lid with only 4 laps to go. It's going to be a 3-lap shootout here tonight on this final restart. Can we make it green the rest of the way? All right, just heard 10 seconds left on the tow for Zach Rogers. They'll probably get that one to go next time by. Single file down the back straightaway. Yep, here comes Zach Rogers back out on the track. They're going to get one to go at the line. It is going to be a 3-lap shootout here tonight. Three laps to go when they take the green flag. Can Brad Allman hold on? Cody Connor is on the move. He is looking for the win. How about this? We got a dirt hustler 1, 2, and 3 as we look for the green flag. Out of turn number 4, don't count out Rafferty in the 77. Green flag's out as they come out of turn number 4. Cody Connor did not get the start he wanted as Josh Smith stacks up on the back. Rafferty digs down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. 2 to go at the line. 2 laps to go down into turn number 1 and 2. Rafferty trying to race his way into a podium. Takes the number 3 spot. Pushes Josh Smith out into turn number 3 and 4. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. Brad Allman getting big pressure from Cody Connor. Cody's going to lose ground out of turn number 2 through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Brad Allman with the win. Cody Connor second. Rafferty, Smith, and Andrew, your top 5. I had to think about how many it was. What a race here tonight. Drama field. The luck just does not fall into place for Colton Snyder as he has another rough night here tonight. Let's go ahead and run through tonight's lineup of results. It is going to be Brad Allman with the win. Cody Connor in second, Rafferty in third. In that number 4 spot, it's going to be the 83 of Josh Smith. Ryan Andrew in 5th. Going to be Cody racing in that number 6 spot. Dylan McKee in 7th. Cody Welsh in 8th. Zach Rogers is going to be in 9th here tonight. Cameron Bailey in 10th. Joshua Hawkins 11th. And Colt Snyder in that number 12 spot. Our biggest mover was Cody racing in that number 17. He was up 6 spots here tonight. Definitely impressive here. Survive and make passes is not the easiest thing to do. And at one point, I don't know if you guys remember, he was going a lap down. He was part of the caution with the leader, our first caution flag of the night. So impressive run for him to make his way up into 6th. We are going to go find a better view. There we go. That's a good one. And we're going to go pull in the top 3. Well, we got one of the top 3 in here. The other ones are down there doing whatever they're doing. There they are. They just invite themselves in. I see how it is. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
At least I wait till you answer the door.
We're supposed to go in the waiting room.
Overall, a pretty good race here tonight. It was hard racing, hard to pass, but good, clean racing for the most part. Just a couple of mistakes out on the track. Bobby, man, it was not easy. At one point, you almost broke into the podium and then got shuffled back to the number 5th or 6th spot, man. It was not easy for you here tonight. You guys were all so close from about second on back.
Nah, I'm frustrated. I completely botched qualifying, which put us behind the 8 ball. I feel like I had a car that could win for the second week in a row. And, just things happen. At least I, didn't completely boof it this week and was able to come back for a podium.
Yeah, definitely was some hard work. Qualifying meaning a whole lot here tonight. Is Ancient World Racing, is that because you're old?
Well, no. Ancient World Gaming is a team that I have been a part of for a long time. Was even a part of back when I used to run with you guys last year. I'm the competition director over there. Pretty large team, but we run the gamut between sim racing, first-person shooters, NBA 2K, Madden, yada, yada, yada. It's a full esports organization.
I just had to give you a hard time. Well, great.
I know I'm old. You ain't got to tell me I'm old. My wife and my kids remind me of that on a daily.
Oh, my kids do all the time. Great run here tonight. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
No, absolutely. First, got to thank all the guys over here at Dirt Series for putting this on. You over at MDiTV for broadcasting it for us. All of our partners, like I said, Ancient World Gaming, Next Level Racing. We've got a promo code with them, so if anybody's looking for any sim racing equipment, use the code AWG24. You get 5% off at checkout. Excuse me, as well as Ryko Setup Shop. Also got to thank Sword Dog, Simrat Market, Design the Void, as well as Extra Life Charity for Kids. We're going to be doing a charity race here soon. For that deal, if anybody has me on social media, keep a lookout for that, or go ahead, add Ancient World Gaming on social media. All the information will be there. All proceeds will go to kids that are fighting, pretty severe illnesses. So it's going to be a pretty cool cause to do a race with.
For sure. Well, great run here tonight. Good to have you out here, and good to see you on the podium.
Appreciate you, brother. I'll see you next week.
For sure. Cody Connor, another up and down night for you, but coming out in the number 2 spot. Man, if this had been a 75 lap race, Brad might have been in trouble.
I think I had the car to get him, but he just had to make a big enough mistake. But honestly, we're not gonna wreck each other or anything. We already did that in a practice race. So, but yeah, I don't know. I had to do something different there. I was about in 5th or something with 10 to go, and I seen Brad run the bottom a couple laps, and I was like, nah, let's try it. And it was pretty fast.
Yeah, you were definitely ripping that bottom side, and Brad just wasn't giving you any opportunities here. but that number 3 was impressive to watch, and you were in the heat of some of those big battles here tonight. Man, it was so hard to pass, and everybody was racing hard but clean.
Yeah, that's. I'm surprised we didn't have more wrecks than we did because, like trying to run that bottom, if you come off the corner just a little too straight, it would shoot to the outside wall. So, props off to those guys, and we all had a pretty good clean race up front. Sucks for Colton getting into a lap car because the race would have had total different outcome if that was the case.
Yeah, I think he was going to be hard to beat tonight, but definitely, man, he's had the worst luck lately.
He's pretty good at that.
He definitely is.
We normally wreck each other.
Well, great run here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Thank you for broadcasting this Dirt Series, for putting it on and letting me be a part of it. And I got the sheet out today. Butt kicker, House of Speed setups, all out graphics, finish first designs. I think that's all who is on board with this one. But yeah, thanks for you putting this on there.
Great run. I thought you were going to lean on Brad for the sponsors, and Brad's usually in the same position you're in.
Yeah, no. I pulled it up on the website, so.
Well, good run here tonight. Brad, man, the racing gods were out there for you tonight. You were fast all night, just didn't get the start on the initial start that you wanted, but running solid in second, and luck fell your way, and man, it had to be Josh that turn 2 photo. You forgot one.
Oh,
yeah,
my bad.
Colton was way out there. I don't think I really had anything for him there in the feature. He was just gone. But yeah, better to be lucky than good. So.
Well, you've been pretty good here lately. I mean, you have your ups and downs, but I mean, you've been showing a lot more speed here lately, I feel.
Well, I like these open wheel cars. I don't run them a whole lot, but they're a ton of fun. And I feel like I got pretty good speed every time I run them. So there's a lot of confidence there with those.
Having to do those restarts after restart after restart. I mean, having a teammate behind you definitely has to help, but man, how nerve-wracking is that on a small track like this where a little mistake adds up so much bigger than anywhere else?
Honestly, I like the restarts because I would jump out on them pretty good. So I didn't let them know when I was going and stuff. So
yeah, we had no help towards.
We weren't really being teammates on that. So, but yeah, I got out pretty good on them, and like there at the end, it was all the difference because Cody could hit the bottom a lot better than I could there at the end. So.
Yeah, Josh's dang top went away. Yeah, he was struggling up there as Cody was running the bottom, rolling away from everybody. But great run here tonight, Brad. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Butt kicker, House of Speed, all out graphics, finish first design, turn 2 photography, right rear racing, Dirt Series promotions. Josh runs a good league here. MDiTV, you're doing a great job on the broadcast on YouTube and anywhere else that you are. That's about it. Thanks my wife and kid for letting me play, and I guess we'll see you next week.
Appreciate you guys. Good run here tonight. Good race, and man, that was a pretty quick one for 60 laps.
Yeah, it helps.
All right, guys, have a good night. Appreciate you. All right, guys, that's going to be it for tonight. Appreciate you guys coming out. As always, we'll be back tomorrow. I may miss the Monday Night Mods, guys. I'm sorry. My daughter's got a chorus concert, and I got to go see that, and it's going to be pushing it. So if I do miss tomorrow night's Monday Night Mods, we might do a different one for the broadcast. We'll figure that out tomorrow, guys. But thanks for coming out. As always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.